Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary and this is how I'm tracking my low buy year for 2019. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoy the content, I hope you consider hitting like down below and subscribing. My goal as I finish out my low buy 2019 is to upload at least once a week, at least a 15-minute video, although generally I tend to go a little long, so I apologize for that in advance. The purpose of this video is to cover my October favorites. As you can tell, I have a turtleneck on. Fall is absolutely my favorite season of the year. I live in the Sandhills in North Carolina, so we tend to have a fairly mild winter, very little snowfall, but we do have a clear 4 seasons that I absolutely find essential to my health and well-being, as perhaps only someone who has spent 10 years on the west coast of Florida can understand. So I do enjoy things getting chilly, although my skin does not. I'm going to insert a screenshot from the Chantecaille app, which they recently launched. And as you can see, there is an augmented reality elephant coming out of the fireplace area in my living room. I insert that because that is what it feels like the fall season does to my skin. We've had a week now where central heat has kicked on overnight and it's just so terribly drying. So the things that you see in my October favorites will change dramatically next month as I attempt to respond to that elephantine skin texture that I know I'm going to have over the next few months. Even though I am 52, I am slightly oily in the T-zone. I do still get blemishes, although this one is on the mend. And my skin is just consistently in mutiny. So my October favorites include hair care, skin care, and some cosmetics. I will put timestamps below and attempt to organize myself in that order. I do want to share some of the more intangible favorites from October, and that is the amazing wildlife that I get to witness as a resident of otherwise what can be certainly a politically problematic state. This truly represents the end of one chapter in my seasonal skincare routine. So let's just go in with that. Favorites for skincare. I am wearing both of these today. This is the Chanel Eau de Teint in the shade Light Medium. And I'm going through it fairly slowly because this frankly tends to be my weekend casual skincare / hybrid foundation. It's a wonderful product. It is incredibly hydrating and blurring. And today I've gone over that with a little bit of the Chanel CC cream, which I adore. For this kind of seasonal change of temperatures, it is perfect. It in the summer tends to be a little bit too glowy for my skin, but for this time of year I feel that it is a perfectly comfortable hydrating base for fall weather. I have it in the shade 20, which seems to be my shade for all things Chanel. This is just the little brush that comes with the Eau de Teint. Also in cosmetics, I've got my October favorite and nearly panned Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. That is what I'm wearing today. There's nothing really to rave about. Currently the only brow product in my routine. It's very comfortable. I like using it with soap brows, and I've gotten it down to a fairly quick process so I don't feel that the 2 steps slow me down any in the morning when I'm getting ready for work. Also, on my eyes today, this is the Giorgio Armani eye tint in the shade Cold Copper. I do enjoy it. I'm wearing it on my lids today with just a little bit of brown eyeliner, and I've gone in to deepen the outer corner with my other favorite eye powder, which are some of these Kevyn Aucoin deep browns. Now, technically these are contour powders, but I feel that they do a lovely job deepening the outer corner of my eye. Highlight today, I'm wearing highlight and blush. I've dipped back into my Charlotte Tilbury Instant Look in a palette. This is the Glow palette from a few years ago. I absolutely adore these powders. Very finely milled. And I have both of these on my cheeks today. Nothing new as far as bronzers for my October favorites. I'm still going through the Bobbi Brown Illuminating Bronzer in the shade Aruba. The pan is growing. I've got that in my crease as well. That just about wraps it up for October favorites for cosmetics. For hair, I have some interesting, newer to me products that I have just absolutely fallen in love with. Both of these are from Christophe Robin. This is one of his shade variation masks in baby blonde, and as it just is a deluxe trial size, I would call it. You can pick this up at places like Sephora and Nordstrom for under $20, and it is highly concentrated, has a little, it's a pouch with a little nozzle that you just unscrew, and I take a good sized dollop in my palm, rub my hands together, and just work it through my ends and my highlights. And I do feel that it does an excellent job knocking the brassiness out of my hair for multiple shampoos. I just retouched my roots, so things are looking a little darker than normal, but I feel that it keeps my hair more in the caramel blonde highlight area than in the brassy copper highlight area. And for that, I'm very grateful. It also seems to be fairly non-drying, which I adore. My other purple shampoos have always been just horribly, horribly drying on the ends. So I very much enjoy this product. Also by Christophe Robin, I have the cleansing volumizing paste. I'll let you know how long this size tub lasts me, but smells slightly of rose. It is a clay-based cleanser, and I find it just does a wonderful job deep cleansing my scalp. It does have a positive impact as a volumizer for a day or so, at least before I get weighted down by product. So I very much enjoy this. Super cleansing and a wonderful, wonderful product. The final hair product I will talk about is the Revlon Root Erase. I've gotten 3 uses out of this, which means it's probably time to purchase a backup. But this actually, for a root touch-up, this one I enjoy because it does have it does separate the developer and the color, so I find in 10 minutes I can get absolutely superior gray coverage for a fair price, and it's very, very simple to use. It looks like I am getting to the end of my Kopari coconut deodorant. I do enjoy this. It hasn't given me any trouble, no rashes or anything like that. It has lasted about a year, so I don't know how that's possible, but I'm pleased with it for that reason. From my shower, I am approaching the end of a Mario Badescu product that I absolutely adore. This is the AHA Botanical Body Soap, and it's the 16-ounce size. I believe I picked this up at Ulta at some point in 2018. So this has lasted me a year. I keep it in the shower to control any kind of bumps on my arms, and I find it very, very effective. So when I'm out of this, I will be repurchasing. Keeps my arms bump free enough to be able to pull off shorter sleeve. All right, that brings us to the final two items for my October favorites. It looks like I will be able to hit my 15-minute goal easily. This I do use sometimes in the summer. I've sort of dipped back into this hard in October. It is, I don't know if you can see, it's about, probably with the way this packaging is formed, it's easily 1/3 gone. It is the Orbe Eau de Parfum Côte d'Azur. It's been a long time since I've been to France, so please forgive my gringo accent. Has a delicious, fresh citrus scent. If you love citrus, this is for you. I find this scent so intoxicating that oftentimes I'll put it on in the evenings when I get out of the shower, just because I find it helps me sleep like a baby. I very much enjoy this. And finally, also in sort of the scent / lotion category, this was a Christmas gift from last year. It is the Diptyque Rose Scented Lotion. To me, the only way I can describe this, the words that continuously come to my mind when I'm attempting to describe this scent is a very old European city where you have just turned the corner into a piazza and pass a... Let me know in the comments below what your fall favorites are, and I will see you in my next video. Ciao.